Welcome, heroes and villains, to Fjuke Enterprises YouTube channel. I'm your host, Fjuke, and today we are continuing my quest to interview content creators with by answering the question, who is that dark unicorn? And to help me with that is that dark unicorn.
Hi.
First and foremost, how did you get into streaming videos?
I started streaming on Twitch. I used to watch a lot of other streamers. Unfortunately, most of them have left the platform now. But one of my biggest inspirations was a streamer called Psycho Sinatra, and he was really, really supportive. And I just loved the way he interacted with his audience, and he was so amazing in the way he streamed. And he really gave me a platform. And I've met so many new people that are sticking around in my streams from his streams, and yeah, I kind of fell in love with just how people forward it is, where you can speak to people and you can let out all your troubles and no one judges.
How'd you come up with your channel name?
Uh, uh, as funny as it sounds, there wasn't really a thought process behind it. I think the name that I wanted for this game I used to play was Taken, and so like I just did a random like one of the random name generators, and I think unicorn came up or something. And I was going through like an angsty teenage phase, and I'm like, let's put dark unicorn. And I think I used to have 91 at the end of it because it's my favorite number, but I just dropped that and ended up putting that because I felt like it just suited it a bit better.
So, as you mentioned, you stream on Twitch. Why'd you choose Twitch out of all the streaming platforms out there?
Well, originally I wasn't going to stream on Twitch. I was going to start on Mixer, but we all know what happened to Mixer. So I was like, I think 3 months after I started streaming on Twitch, Mixer actually shut down. And that was my wake up call to be like, yeah, I made the right decision. YouTube, I was thinking about streaming on and have still had thoughts about it, but I feel like it's so hard because you have such a nice community on Twitch, and I feel like it's a lot easier to interact with people and find people on Twitch compared to YouTube.
What type of things do you enjoy streaming?
That's a good question. I'm a bit of a variety streamer. I enjoy playing games where I can still interact with chat and have chat drop in. So I like playing multiplayer games like Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, Jackbox, things like that. I really do enjoy playing story-based games too, and I really want to play the Dark Pictures anthology games because they have a really big focus on story and choices matter. And I really like playing those types of games because it takes me on a journey with chat as well. And most of the time, they enjoy seeing the wrong decisions I make and can laugh at my sorrows.
On the flip side of that, are there any games that you've tried to stream that just didn't work? If so, why?
I There was a large period of last year where I played Stardew Valley, and this was before the Switch was released. So I feel like in a year, gaming's come a long way for what people like and what people don't like, and there's more games out there for casual gamers now. But when I started playing Stardew Valley, it wasn't a very big game, but it was different to what I was usually playing as well, and not very many people were into it. However, I think if I played it now, a lot more people would enjoy it.
As my as my penultimate question, do you have any advice for people getting into streaming or who do stream?
The biggest thing, I know it's hard to get caught up in numbers. You want to get caught up. You're like, I really want to reach like this, and this. And I know that numbers are really, really daunting. And my advice is turn off your like view count. Who cares who's watching? It's one of the main things that I it took me a while to get out of my head, and I was so fixated, and I'm like, oh, I'm only like this many people, what am I doing wrong? You're doing nothing wrong. People will drop in when they want to, when the time is right, I believe. You could be averaging 5 viewers, you could have 10 people in. I love having it off because you know the mystery of someone might be watching, someone might not be watching, but if there is someone constantly watching, perform for them. Be you, and that's that's mainly my advice. Just don't worry about the numbers.
The final question is, I like to give my people I'm interviewing a chance to stand on a soapbox and shout something out online, or something out online, and there's your chance to do that.
I'm gonna do a bit of a shout out. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm prepared for this. All the cuties on this board, you probably won't be able to see your names, but you guys are the ones that have made streaming so lovely for me. There's so many more that aren't on the board yet, but will be put on there soon. But all of you guys on the board have made streaming an absolute blast for me in the last year and a half.
All the links of the people that she shouted out, if she's willing to give them to me, will be in the description of this video. And go check out The Dark Unicorn.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah, go check out The Dark Unicorn. Don't do all the YouTube things. Just go check out Dark Unicorn.